All right, so what we've got here is the Todd Snyder Timex liquor store after dark watch, and these are actually kind of a retro look Timex that he's put together. There's several different versions of it. This is the after dark one, and they had a great sale after Christmas, and I think I got the last one actually. The next day I looked and it was sold out. So anyhow, it's here. Let's take a look and see what this Timex is all about. All right, Timex Marlin, iconic 60s Marlin case, aesthetic refresh, 21 jewels, blah blah blah. Okay, so decent presentation, you know, for Timex. This is good. Got the case, and it looks like we have a secondary case with authentic reproduction of leather. Let's go ahead and open this up. There we go. Okay. So, as you can tell, I've not even opened this out of the case. Pull this protective wrap off. Got the tag. All right, let's zoom in a little bit here. Looks like we've got another protective membrane over the top. So, and I believe this is an acrylic crystal. But we're gonna mess around with this a little bit and go over the features. I like it. I mean, it's definitely retro. This looks like a old school Timex. In fact, I've got a Timex from 1967 that I want to compare this to. So yeah, you definitely have a lot of similarities there. Although I kind of like the red second hand on the one from the 1960s. But that gold font, hands, that's really cool. The band is a kind of a fabric over leather, and you've got the movement there that's visible. And I'll do some more close-ups of this here in a little bit. This is just the opening, but definitely they got the retro thing down. I mean, even the hands almost have a similar shape, slightly different, but I think you get where I'm going with it. There's definitely a vibe there. The case, this is definitely a decent tribute to the old Timexes. I mean, this one is, like I said, over 50 years old, and it still works. It was serviced, and kind of wish this one had the 24-hour designation on the watch face, but right now, I like it. Cool, very, very classic design, and we'll see how it wears and go over it a little more here in a little bit. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a closer look at this. We've got a 38 millimeter case. The band is 18 millimeters. And let's check the thickness. About 13 millimeters thick. For comparisons, just if you want a little reality check on what watches used to be like. This guy was about 30 millimeters back in the 1960s. And a little over 9 millimeters thick. But yeah, looking at this, it's a classic watch face. You've got the gold hands. It's got the Todd Snyder at the bottom there. Does not have any kind of illumination at night, so you know, if you wake up, you're not going to be able to see what time it is. Other than that, it's just a very clean watch face. The movement is exposed on the back. It is it's an automatic winding Myota. I think it's a 8215 movement. It's actually pretty noisy, so if that's an issue, it's going to drive you crazy. But for most people, you probably won't even notice it. I'm probably going to change the strap just because I feel like it's too thin. It's just, I'll put it on my wrist here and show you. But I really do like the way this thing looks. It's just, there's some nostalgic, clean, old school Timex look going on here, and I really like it. So, you know, if you're going out for dinner, just, you know, want a casual watch or even dress it up. I mean, this is just a very clean timepiece, and I'm digging it. So let's go ahead and put it on the wrist. Okay, so here it is on the wrist, and you know, it is a smaller watch than a lot of the more modern ones. At 38 millimeters, this wears a little smaller than something like, you know, my Garmin Tactics, but I think it's a good looking watch. I think it's classic, it's clean, it's very retro, old school, and understated, but a timeless look. And you know, I mentioned it's got the acrylic crystal, and just, you know, wearing it and bouncing around here, I've already put a scratch on it, which is part of the acrylic experience. You can buff that right out. I'm gonna change this band out and put probably a NATO on it, something to widen it up and just make it look a little more substantial. I just don't like the way it's so narrow. But other than that, yeah, this is a cool watch. It's definitely old school, and just has a really clean, kind of a timeless look. So anyhow, as always, thanks for watching. No need to thumbs up, like, or any of that. You can go ahead and unsubscribe, thumbs down, get me demonetized. But I do appreciate you watching.